Hello everyone and welcome back to Field Trip Energy. Today we are going to be diving into somatic therapy. Let's do it. Soma is the Greek word for body. So when we hear somatic therapy, what are we going to think of? Ding, 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 the body. And in particular, the body-mind connection. The topic we are going to focus on under the umbrella today of somatic therapy is what is known as energy conservation. Our bodies are miraculous. They know that when we are in real danger to shut off all functioning in order to take that energy and flood it to the concentrated area of survival. This is what is known as fight or flight. Immune functioning and digestion are great examples of areas in particular in the body that fully shut down so that their energy can be allocated in these moments of danger. It is very important to note that what I have just described is meant for short-term use only. This is a primitive design within our bodies to be used when our life is actually on the line. So can you imagine the confusion internally the body experiences when we are in a chronic state of stress or in a chronic state of threat? If you are in a chronic state of fight or flight, the way this can manifest in the body would be things like autoimmune disease, digestion problems, fertility issues, and the list goes on. So what's the point? How do we manage our bodies and take ourselves out of inappropriate fight or flight when we are chronically stuck there to begin with? Or rather, maybe we're uncertain if we even are bracing too often in our life or experiencing inappropriate levels of stress. I'm reading a fantastic book right now called Bodyfulness by Christine Caldwell, and she highlights the importance of building habits. She speaks on how habits begin in our conscious world. Think about the first time you learned how to drive a car. You were most likely very hyper-vigilant, high on alert, looking around, remembering all steps. Here's the steering wheel, here's the prindle. I call it a prindle, park reverse, you get it. Okay, here's the prindle. Okay, I gotta, right? Then the more you started to do it daily, the easier it became. Now you probably notice when you drive, you're able to converse with people. Hopefully your eyes are still on the road. Hopefully you're not texting, but you can multitask. This is a great way to think about energy conservation. When life practices become habitual, it allows your body to metabolically conserve energy. Easier said than done. I've been trying to stop smoking for 10 years. Okay, let's give some good examples of habit changing and habit building. Let's say you grew up in a household that valued high achievement and also utilized criticism often. You've grown up and noticed in your adult life when you're at work and any sort of project seems to just be going a little wrong, you begin to become trapped in a mental jail full of ruminating thoughts that look a lot like, I knew it. I knew I could never get anything done. I'm the problem. Nothing ever good happens for me. Why can't I be better? Why couldn't I just do this simple thing? Look, it never works out. I can never achieve what I want. I'll never be good enough. This mentality might have served your survival skills when you were younger in the environment you were placed in, but it is no longer needed. This habit of rumination is actually harming you and putting yourself into a mode of chronic stress or fight or flight. So let's get out of that. The very first step is recognizing, hey, this pattern no longer serves me. Second, label these unhelpful thoughts. Things like, I'm not good enough. Looking for proof. See, look, I knew it. I'll never achieve anything. I knew it. I've known it all along. Then close your eyes and do what is called in somatic therapy as a body scan. So you kind of mentally scan down the body with breath work and you say, where is this showing up in my tissues, in my muscles, am I clenched? For me, right here, rapid. Ooh, I feel it in my chest. So now we are going to build a new habit. We are going to stop these thoughts in their tracks right when they occur. We will say, stop. I feel it here. I'm going to breathe to that part of the body, envisioning the breath going to the chest and releasing. Then I'm going to replace that unhelpful thought, things like I will never achieve, with a thought like I can actually handle this problem at work. I am talented. I am destined to achieve, and this will not destroy me. We just regulated our nervous system right in the moment. We learned how powerful habits can become. Think about driving. You don't really have to think about it. So if you've built the habit of ruminating thoughts that do not serve you, how automatic do those become? It is your duty to stop those in their tracks every time they pop up. The more you stop them, the more you locate them, flip them on their head, and breathe through them, the more your body will learn a new habit. This is one of my favorite concepts within somatic therapy, and I'm so glad I got to share it with you today. Thanks for viewing Field Trip Energy, and we'll see you next week.